It's time now for the PHL 11 a.m. news report on this Saturday morning, October 24th, 2015. Good morning and afternoon, 11 a.m. Peter Wiggins here. 11 a.m. news headlines here in the top story. 11 a.m. on this Saturday morning, going into Saturday afternoon. Here is in Mexico City, where a hurricane that swept mid Mexico is the most powerful storm ever recorded on the Western Hemisphere. Rapidly lost energy on Saturday as it moved inland, but it left a path of destruction in its wake and sent thousands of people scrambling. Dhaka, Bangladesh. Unidentified attackers hurled homemade bombs as thousands of Shiite Muslims gathered for a religious procession in Bangladesh's capital before dawn Saturday, killing a teenage boy and injured more than 100 other people, police said. Amman, Jordan. Israel and Jordan have agreed to take steps aimed at quelling the wave of violence, starting with an installation of security cameras on the Al-Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem. Secretary of State John Kerry said on Saturday. James Holmes, condemned to spend the rest of his life in a Colorado prison, was allegedly assaulted by a fellow inmate, state corrections spokesman when told on Saturday. At Haiman Air Base, Syria, slate combat jets loaded with precision bunker buster bombers rode into the skies as soldiers in desert-style uniforms marched past rails of the Neat as Russian military base at one of Syria's largest airports. FBI Director James Comey speculated Friday that public scrutiny surrounding police brutality could be related to an increase some cities have seen in homicides this year, the Chicago Sun-Times reported. President Francois Hollande, at a visit to Afton City, was plunged into sadness by the tragedy. Prime Minister Manuel Valls went to the scene. Maldivian soldiers patrolling the capital city after the arrest of VP Ahmed Adibas, the vice president of Maldives, allegedly tried to kill the president last time. Kampala, Uganda. Tanzanians vote Sunday in elections that could end the dominance of a ruling party which has held the power for decades but faces the united opposition be it by the growing discontent over the official corruption. Talk customers have criticized the company's unacceptable handling of major cyber attacks. Some said they had no contact from the firm. Drop after drop after drop. The rain keeps coming down in Texas, dangerously raising water levels, not to mention worries that somehow they could get worse. A fire late Friday afternoon ripped apart the historic Congregation Place Synagogue in New Brunswick. Flames broke out around 4:20 p.m. and the firefighters found smoke in several spots around the building on Nelson Street in Nashville, Tennessee. University officials and police are reassuring jittery students that they are doing everything they can to keep Tennessee State University students safe as they continue to look for the person who shot and killed a 19-year-old man. For a party that's always talking about making America great again, Obama thinks the Republicans are pretty down on the U.S. The NASDAQ 100 Index, dominated by U.S. technology stock, may set a record high this next week, helped by good earnings from Apple and corporate expected on Tuesday. Beijing, China. China will be able to keep an annual economic growth at around 6 to 7% over the next 3 to 5 years. A top People's Bank of China PBOC policymaker said on Saturday, a day after the bank cut its interest rate for the 6th time in less than. Earlier this week, billionaire and media mogul Oprah Winfrey disclosed a 10% stake in Weight Watchers and shares went ballistic as more astonishingly, Winfrey single-handedly generated $7 million of stock market value in 2 days. According to a report by Wall Street Journal, United Continental Holdings Incorporated has reached a tentative agreement with its mechanics union after 5 years of negotiations. New breakthroughs in quantum research reveal that the speed of light may not be so strict of a limit after all, as Albert Einstein made more contributions to our understanding of the universe as a whole than any other single person, but he wasn't perfect. The American Academy of Pediatrics on Friday urged pediatricians to screen all patients for food insecurity and refer parents to the appropriate agency so children do not go hungry. Our new study suggests that sugar surgery may not be the best idea if you have suffered dislocated shoulder, as shoulders are some of the most amazing parts of the human body, and they have evolved to allow us a wide range of motion and strength. Tokyo, a man in his 40s who worked at the Fukushima nuclear plant after the 2011 disaster, the first person confirmed to have developed cancer from radiation exposure. Japan confirmed on Tuesday. A camp of specialty drug makers offer $1 rifle to buy a prescription drug solely supplied by trained pharmaceuticals with 5,000% price hike last month sparked outrage in the United States. Okay, take a look at New England alerts here in Nashville, New Hampshire. A first alarm fire at 20 Lawndale Avenue has heavy smoke shown from a garage. In River Beach, opposite Bianchi's Pizza, pedestrian struck by a motor vehicle in Stoner, Massachusetts. Bank robbery, Citizens Bank on Main Street. No further at this time. Peter Channel News Time is AL 11:05. Time out for sports report here. Bruins have died off. Kansas City, Missouri. David Price pitched better, won an exception better than he had ever done in an 8th season start, but his results were not good enough to help the Toronto Blue Jays win in Game 6 of the ALCS on Friday night. Jonas Gustavsson was strong again as Boston Bruins halt streaking out 5-3 last night. Singapore, when Roberto Vinci completed a stunning semifinal upset of Serena Williams at the U.S. Open in September. The Italian will not ended her opponent's hopes to its calendar Grand Slam, but unfortunately survived the WTA Finals of its star. Brett Stegmeyer knocked 4 birdies and an eagle in his 15 holes at a second round at the Stranders Hospital of Children Open to reach 11 over par when play was suspended due to darkness. PHL News Time, 11:06. Time out for Trevor reporting this Saturday morning going into Saturday afternoon here. 95 and a northbound side, a little slow for Route 128 in Canton here. 120 and a northbound side, so for Route 138 in Canton all the way up to Route 95 here. Southeast Expressway and the northbound side, so from Route 38 all the way up to the Southeast Expressway. And at the Mass Pike in Boston here. Timmill Tunnel on the northbound side, a little slow here. Southbound side's looking good, 93 on the northbound side. Otherwise, it's looking good from Boston all the way up to the New Hampshire border here. And on the ramp to Lever Connector from the Route 93, an accident to expect some delays here. 495 on the southbound side, so from Westford all the way out to Route 2 in Acton here. 95 in Hampton Tolls, a little slow here. Spalding Turnpike on the southbound side, a little slow on Route 125 in Rochester, New Hampshire here. But otherwise, a smooth sailing commute on this Saturday morning going to Saturday afternoon highways and byways in New England here. And Mass Pike interchange to 93 and 95, a little slow here. Okay, let's take a look at the MBTA alerts here. Commuter rail looking good. Subway system looking good, and on the ferries they are looking good here. PHL News Time, 11:07. Time out for weather report here for this afternoon. Clouds skies about 52 degrees. North about 6 miles coming southeast in the afternoon here. Slight touch of showers at 3 a.m. Most clouds about 42 degrees and light south wind. Chesapeake to 20%. Sunday, check the showers may after 7 a.m. Clouds skies high about 61 degrees. Stop with about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Chesapeake is 40%. New precipitation amount between the 10th quarter and inch possible. Sunday night, clouds skies about 37 degrees and northwest with about 6 miles an hour here. Monday, both sides skies about 51 degrees and north with about 6 miles an hour here. Monday night, most coast skies about 33 degrees. And Tuesday, Saturday, part skies about 54 about 36 degrees. Wednesday, Chesapeake after 8 a.m. Part side skies about 58 degrees and Chesapeake is 50%. Wednesday, great likely clouds skies about 51 degrees and Chesapeake is 70%. Thursday, great likely clouds skies about 66 degrees and Chesapeake is 6%. Thursday, check the showers, both skies about 42 degrees and Chesapeake is 30%. Friday, both sides skies about 52 degrees. North temperature currently 48 degrees, overcast skies, humidity 61%. That is going to be it for PHL 11 a.m. news report on this October 24th, 2015 on a Saturday morning going into Saturday afternoon. Have a good afternoon and goodbye day, too. Have a good day.